I'm going to read the script. So this is a vision statement for the Portal project and the Political Landscape API. We need to refresh Congress, and that means recruiting candidates at all levels. Progressives need to serve on city councils and school boards before they can be taken seriously enough to win a seat in Congress. And this is called building our farm team. If we don't find and develop great local candidates, we will continue to elect the same old random people in the same old random ways and get the same old broken policies. So we progressive coders are here to put modern technology into politics. We have the skills to invent technology to empower our democracy. The portal allows us to recruit local candidates and empower local activists. It helps voters align their votes with progressive endorsements to put progressives into office. It provides the structure we need to organize all the way down the ticket. Government information is the bedrock of our political landscape, and that's where we plant the seeds, tend the plants, and reap the harvests. We plant the seeds through the portal. That means the offices that are up for election next year tell us how to recruit new candidates this year. Early recruiting helps candidates sprout a winning campaign, and this is how Portal helps us build our farm team, by predicting who's up for election, where we recruit. We tend our plants through the portal. Portal asks individual voters questions about what issues are important to them and what candidates they personally endorse, and then that intelligence can go directly into the National Voter File project. Then we reap our crops through the portal. Portal shows voters a personalized endorsements finder. It helps a voter correlate their own values about issues with the candidates and measures appearing on their own ballot. And that shows organizational endorsements as well to highlight the progressive candidates. And Portal needs to change with the seasons. During caucus season, it'll show a caucus finder. During election season, it will show an endorsements finder. The rest of the year, it will show a walk or a phone list. There's always something to do. But the real political landscape is vast. It includes all of the states, counties, cities, precincts, districts, offices, voters, elected officials, candidates, issues, measures, initiatives, referendums, elections, caucuses, conventions, parties, maps, and organizations. And the political landscape also changes over time, and it's just too much for human beings to comprehend. So the mission of the Political Landscape API is to store and serve the entire political landscape with a standard data structure. The portal is a client that lets anyone see any facet of the political landscape. And we're going to need data stewards across the nation to populate and curate data from every state. In many cases, the data already exists someplace, and it just needs to be cleaned up for bulk import. We're going to need to create a business model to support this level of activity. Maybe we can enlist an existing progressive organization for that help, and that is an open question. There's a lot to be done. We're just barely beginning. And I'm going to be collaborating closely with John Culver here in the Seattle area, also progressive coder, to take the first cut at defining the new API. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm open for questions, or I'll hand it on to the next speaker.